evening, everybody, and welcome to Las Lomas High School. It's the boys' version of the Battle of the Creek, and tonight it's to be Las Lomas against their crosstown rival, Northgate Broncos. Hello, everybody. I'm Anthony Schultz, and tonight these two teams come in similar situations right now. Both teams looking to get into the playoffs. They really need to win the last couple of games to do so. And as far as Las Lomas goes, they really struggled coming out of the gate. They lost 5 of their first 7 games. And they righted the ship after that. Then they kind of struggled in the middle part of the year, but they are the hotter team coming in right now. They've won 2 out of their last 3. For Northgate, well, they've struggled early on. They were kind of a win one, lose one type of team through the early part of the year. And then January came and they won 4 straight. Since then, they have cooled off. They're really struggling right now, and what they need to do is win the last few games, including tonight's game, to get into the NCS playoffs. Now let's take a look at our spotlight players. First for Northgate, it's going to be Rufus Lee. He leads the team in assists. He leads the team in steals. He's also scoring 11 points a game. He's the guy to look out for the Northgate Broncos. He can get the ball into people's hands when they can do something with it. On the other side, it's Saba Pachulia, and if that name sounds familiar, that's because his dad played for those great Warriors teams with Steph and Clay. Saba, a 6'6" sophomore, already has the attention of D1 scouts. They're looking to bring him to their schools when his prep days are over. He leads the team in scoring. He leads the team in rebounding. He is the player to watch for Las Lomas. Stick around. We've got the game coming up. It's the Battle of the Creek right here on Walnut Creek TV.
I have been in the restaurant industry for a year and have a deep passion in creating spaces where people can come together and great food. I currently own and operate multiple restaurants, and including Doorsup Thai Kitchen in Walnut Creek, and focusing on bringing unique dining experience to the community. My goal has always been to create restaurants that feel welcoming, memorable, and rooted into the local culture. Salsa has always been a special part of the downtown Walnut Creek dining scene, and when the opportunity came up, so to take over, I know it's what the right move. It's had a great history and royal following, and I want to honor that while also bringing fresh energy, revital menu, and a renewal focus on hospitality. Doing a business in downtown Walnut Creek has been a very positive experience. Walnut Creek is a vibrant city and a strong sense of community and support for local businesses. The city staff are approachable, responsive, and genuinely want business to succeed, which make a huge difference for operators like me. Outdoor dining has become such an important part of how people enjoy restaurants. I want to give guests a beautiful, comfortable space. It also adds to the energy of the downtown area and creates a more lively, inviting atmosphere. The city of Walnut Creek made it easy by providing clear guidelines, quick responses, and strong support from start to finish. Being the first of receiving the Parklet grant was exciting. It felt like we were helping pave the way for other businesses to enchant outdoor dining downtown.
All right, everybody, we are just about to start. It is loud in here, and these fans are set to go, and I can barely hear myself talk. It's going to be the Broncos in black and the Knights in white. Northgate comes in with an overall record of 10-13, 4-5 in the DAL. For Las Lomas, they are 9-14, 2-5 in the DAL. Both teams trying to make the stretch drive happen so they can get into the NCS playoffs, but it's going to be a hard road for both clubs, and that gets started here tonight. They're taking care of the floor here just a little bit, but this place is absolutely packed. Not a seat to be had, standing room only here at Las Lomas High School. All right, on the floor right now for Las Lomas, number 3, Blake Pangilinan, and number 4, Saba Pachulia. Brady Netherton, Drew Masasi. We are ready to start. Here's the opening tip, and it comes out here to the Las Lomas Knights. They'll get first possession of the game. Loud chants. Here's Pachulia with it. Let's fly, no good, off the rim. Can't get that one to go, and back the other way, and come the Northgate Broncos with their first possession of the game. Down into the corner they go. Pachulia defending on the baseline there. Yeah, whip it over. Here's Lee with the basketball. Dumps it off to Gordon, they lose it, and it's taken away by Brady Netherton. Pangilinan. Off to Pachulia. Drew's got it, kind of pinballs around. That's going to go out of bounds. And it's still going to belong to the Knights. Brian McCoy in his third year as the head man here at Northgate. Last year they were 20-10. Here's a shot from the outside, and that is off the rim and no good. Well defended over there by Max Gordon. Looking to jump it inside. There's a teardrop shot off the backboard, no good. Pachulia comes up with a rebound, wants to go coast to coast, now dumps it off. Reverse layup won't go. Knocked her out, and finally comes to the Broncos. Still no score. Just about a minute and a quarter gone by here in the opening period in the Battle of the Creek. There's a jump shot way off. An offensive rebound and a putback for Northgate. Jack Niesko, number 22. And finally somebody's on the board. And it's Northgate as they start it 2-0. These teams met earlier in the season. And it was not a particularly close game. Pachulia thought about it. Dribble drive left, double team him there. Good defense on the perimeter there for the Broncos. 7 to shoot. And Pachulia drives, puts it up, and counted, and a 2-2 tie. Phil Galvin in his second year at the helm for Las Lomas. Here's the shot, and that is off the back of the iron, no good. Here's a shot from the apex, and knocks it down. It's a three-point shot, buried by Damian Smith, and it's 5-2 in favor of Northgate. Here comes Pangilinan now. Dribble drive, and this one knocked out of bounds, trying to get it off onto the wing over to Saba, and well defended that time by Marco DeJuric. And Marco averaging 14.3 points a game, leading the Northgate Broncos in that scoring category. Broncos by 3. The Bronco JV won the earlier game. Here's a nice drive into the paint, lays it up and home. Drew Masasi able to get inside and get the finish. And it's a 1-point lead here for Northgate. You see the Broncos trying to work against that zone, trying to get the ball inside. And here comes Rufus, the layup, count it, and a foul, and a chance now for a Bronco three-point play. Rufus, a 3-year returning player and having a fabulous year. Trying to lead his team to the playoffs. And this is the shot, no three-point play for the Broncos. They do, however, lead it 7-4. Here comes Blake, works against Rufus, dribble drive into the paint, lays it off, fumbled a bit, now recovered by the Knights. Dribble to the inside, ball nearly knocked away. Here's a dribble drive, inside, lays it up, just left it a little bit short. Scramble for it, gets it back. And staying with it nicely, and now the shot scored by Drew Masasi as he nails it. And the Knights cut the lead back to 1 point. Baseline, swings it out, Rufus has got it. Works against Dunn. Back to the outside, swinging it back, Rufus has got it. Gets around Darius, now kicks it out to the wing it goes. There's the shot by Gordon, off the rim, no good. And a nice touch pass coming over from Pachulia to Blake Pangilinan. Blake, little step back. Here's DJ. Here's a dribble drive going inside. Lays it off to a teammate. Doesn't get the shot. That's Drew Masasi, who was running the baseline. He got the pass from Saba, couldn't finish, but he draws the foul. He'll go to the foul line now with 3:48 to go here in the first, and a chance to give the Knights their first lead of the ball game. Phil Galvin and his team last year lost in the league final. They did win 14 games a year ago. This one off the rim and no good. And one more upcoming to Drew Masasi. Coach Galvin Got a really interesting basketball odyssey. Spent time in Dubai in the European division of the NBA's Development League. And Masasi gets it back. He missed them both, but he gets the offensive rebound and he puts it back. So they do get the 1-point lead, 8-7 now in favor of the Knights. Dribble drive on the inside. Nice looking move going all the way off the backboard and rim, no good. Defended by Masasi. That was Marco, unable to get the shot that time. Oh, a nice lead-off to Dunn, and he puts it home. And the Knights lead it by 3. Nice pass going to Dunn, and he's able to finish. Rufus kicks it out. Here's Gordon on the wing again. Now he kicks it back outside. Dribble drive to the corner. Gordon again. Off the rim and no good. And a rebound coming here to Pachulia. Pangilinan. Dribble drive. Kicks it out. Dunn's got the three-pointer off the back rim. No good. Had a good look at it that time. Nice feed coming from the inside, but unable to stick the jump shot. Oh, going against a couple of defenders and laying it up and home after the contact is Rufus Lee. Told you he's averaging nearly 12 points a game, 11.8 coming in. And 3.6 assists a game, and also 2.8 steals a game as well. Leads the club in those last two categories. Oh, there's a running left-handed hook, no good. Rufus has got it, sends it ahead, and Djuric lays it up and home as the Broncos able to get out and run following that defensive rebound. And they have again reclaimed the lead. It's 11-10. DJ Dunn with the floater off the back iron, no good. Knights trying to tip it out. Djuric's got it. He goes all the way. Dunn blocks the ball, but is called for the foul. And Tavares didn't think he created that foul, and he kind of looked at the referee saying, "Are you kidding?" But apparently the referee not kidding. And here comes Marco to the free throw line here for the Broncos, looking to extend a 1-point lead. And the first one off the rim and no good. So Coach Phil Galvin spent 7 years as an assistant with USF and also spent a year in Turkey. So quite an basketball odyssey for him. There's a shot, and that is good. So 1 of 2, it's 12-10. Timeout on the floor. And Northgate calls the timeout with 1:52 to go here in the opening period, and the Broncos lead it by 2. You are watching the Battle of the Creek right here on Walnut Creek TV.
Attention student athletes, parents, and coaches, LA Boosters present our second performance optimization and wellness seminar. Are you feeling crappy? The Las Lomas Boosters is holding an annual auction and trustees Saturday, March 2nd.
All right, following the Bronco timeout, 1:52 to go here in the opening period. The Battle of the Creek between the Broncos and the Knights. Down to the corner it goes. Some fresh legs on the floor right now here for Las Lomas. Here's a near steal and rescued there by Mojadidi. To the outside. Caden Sonome also into the ball game for Las Lomas. Looking to cut into a 2-point lead. Or maybe take the lead here with a 3-point shot. Shot clock winding down and up and down. And next they're going to call a hold. And they're going to call that against the Broncos. I thought initially that it was going to be a travel on Saba Pachulia, but it is going to go against the Broncos. And the Knights are going to have it side out. Not a seat to be had here. Got a couple of different crews covering this ball game here tonight. And a couple of teams that said in the open they've struggled a bit, but still have an outside chance to make the postseason. So a lot on the line here in this ball game. Tick down to a minute 5 to go. Rufus bumped on that last play, and there is Saba missing the three-point shot. Missed that one badly. Here comes Rufus the other way. Lee, dribble drive with contact into the double team. Nearly has it taken away, and they're going to call a jump ball. Judge Short, number 40, came over for the double team help, able to get a grasp of that ball. They're going to call the jump. Possession arrow says stay here. It's Northgate ball. Gordon to key it in, and boy, he leaves this one short. Pachulia with the easy steal, but Rufus takes it right back and lays it up and home. Oh, it looked like Saba had the easy steal, and it turned into a steal and a bucket for Rufus Lee. 14-10 here. Dribble drive into a double team. Here's Pachulia. He wants to go baseline, stops, he's trapped there. Has to give it up. Here's Short, he's got it. Dribble drive, puts it up off the glass and home. Judge Short with a 2-point shot, and it's 14-12. All right, Northgate will play for the last shot here. Gordon looking it over, down to 8 seconds. Rufus at the apex. Back to Rufus, is he gonna put it up? 1 second, 1.3, there's the shot, and he buries it, and that'll count. A 3-point shot at the very end, right at the buzzer. Vadim Golovin, averaging 8.3 points a game, buries the 3 at the buzzer. 17-12, come on back, second quarter coming up. All right, let's start the second quarter. Battle of the Creek right here from Las Lomas High School, right here on Walnut Creek TV. Anthony Schultz along with you. Good first quarter there. Won by the Broncos 17-12 as Golovin buried a 3 right at the end of that first period buzzer. Dumped to the inside, and that one's to nobody. And it looked like the Broncos touched it last, so the Knights are going to keep it. But a couple of instances here where the Knights have been a little sloppy with the basketball. Talked about Las Lomas head coach Phil Galvin and his basketball odyssey. He's out of Antioch High School here in Contra Costa County down Highway 4. Former Panther. The dribble drive to the inside. Now they kick it out. And he was the first D1 hoop player out of Antioch High School. There's a shot put up and home. Bryce Dici knocks it down, and it's 17-14. All right, here comes Gordon. He puts it up off the rim of the backboard, no good. And the rebound taken by Musasi. Dribble drive. Here's Pachulia going to his left. Double team comes to greet him there. And there's a jump shot off the rim, no good. And a defensive rebound. And the Broncos clear. Mojadidi trying to get that shot to go, unable to do so, and the Broncos able to clear it away. And there's a shot, and that one's off the rim, no good. Taken by the Knights as they come the other way, trailing it by 3. So Phil, first D1 player out of Antioch, there's a shot up and counted. It's a 1-point game again. He went to St. Mary's of Maryland and played for Jim Fallon there. And then he worked for USF, and one of the campers was a guy by the name of Chris Eversole. And Phil had known Chris Eversole since Chris was a kid, and this one is knocked down. Jack Niescu knocking it down for three, and it's 20-16. And Coach Galvin knew Chris since Chris was 5, and Chris hooked him up with a job in Turkey, and that's how he got involved with the NBA. This one tipped around, no good, and back up, and he's going to be fouled. That's Drew Masasi, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Coach McCoy, he played at Concord High School. He's an 85 graduate. He's coached CYO. He's coached high school basketball since 2013. He's coached at the freshman level, the JV level, and of course the varsity level. First one is good, and the score 20-17 as Masasi gets the first. Coach McCoy, and of course here at Northgate, Clayton Valley, Monte Vista, also 1 year at Concord. That's part of his coaching odyssey. The second one, no good. So Masasi gets a split at the free throw line. 5:48 to go here in the half. A 3-point Northgate lead. Dribble drive to the inside. Ball knocked away. There's a scramble for it. And boy, they're fighting hard for it. And it is going to be a tie-up. Jump ball is the call. And possession arrow says stay right here, Northgate ball. Good defense as the Broncos were trying to make that approach coming to the hoop. But the Knights able to knock it away momentarily. There's the shot, and this one knocks it down. Buried by Marco DeJurin. And Marco's got a 3, 23-17 now. There's a steal. Here comes the Broncos the other way. Rufus has got it. Lee against the double team. Leaves it for Marco, who puts it home. They get the turnover with the steal, and they take it the rest of the way on the fast break, and now they lead it by 25-17. This one's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Knights, and now they want to call timeout. It's the Broncos on a roll, and 5:10 to go here in the half. It's the Broncos 25 and the Knights 17. Come on back. You're watching the Battle of the Creek on Walnut Creek TV. All right, following the timeout, 5:07 to go here in the half. It's the Broncos on a run right now. They lead it 25-17. Looking to add to that right now. Marco going baseline, back to Lee. His jump shot is good. Rufus Lee from Marco. He knocks it down, and the biggest lead of the game, 28-17, here in favor of the Northgate Broncos. Trying to run away and hide on the Knights right here. And Knights desperate need of a basket here in this situation. Dribble drive, going back the other way. Couple of turns, stop, puts it up, can't get it to go, but does draw the foul. And going to the free throw line will be Yaya Mojadidi, number 23. So we talked about both teams losing key players at the beginning of the year. And for Northgate, it was D'Angelo Smith. He got hurt playing football. He was going to be a vital part of the team this year. As Mojadidi lining it up for that first foul shot and gets the first one. Smith tore his ACL on the third play of a scrimmage. He missed the entire football and basketball season. They lose his inside play, big rebounding and dominance in the middle. And that shot is good, and Mojadidi gets a pair. And that cuts the lead now to 9, 28-19 in favor of the Knights. In favor of the Broncos, excuse me. Knights working that 2-3 zone. Here's Rufus Smith with the jumper, and this one almost rattles home. Offensive rebound, the ball is left a little short. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Las Lomas. So it belongs to the Broncos. Jack Niaksu went up with the ball, getting that offensive rebound, but he pulled the string and left it well short. But very fortunate for him and the Broncos, they'll maintain possession. And Rufus, Dax Gordon will key it in here on the baseline. We're off to Rufus Lee. Rufus going to get a screen here. Here's a jump shot. Niascu and can't get it. Done with the rebound, and the Knights clear. And now the Knights trying to make a bit of a run here. Pachulia, double team, triple team. Now they swing it around. There's a baseline three. Hit both sides of the iron. Doesn't go. The tip won't go. Another follow. That won't go. And finally cleared out by the Broncos. Boy, a couple of chances. Make it 3 chances. That trip down the floor for the Knights, but they could not get the shot to go. Here's one. And off the rim, off the backboard. No good. Nice rebound there by Masasi. And now we're going to have a foul here at half court. And they are going to charge Rufus Lee. Neither team in the bonus as of yet. 3:23 to go here in the opening half. And the Knights going to have it side out, and they trail it by 9. And Masasi looking to give up the ball. He does. Mojadidi working against a couple of defenders. Into the paint he goes. Hangs, gets it blocked. And here come the Broncos the other way trying to run. And good transition defense that time by the Knights, making the Broncos set up on the half court. Here's off into the corner. There's a jump shot for 3 off the front of the iron. No good. That was Vadim Golovin. Vadim averaging 8.3 points a game and also 5.3 rebounds on the year. He can shoot it. Not able to get that last one, however. Still a 9-point lead for the Broncos. Pachulia running into a double team, and now driving to the basket is Masasi. Strong move by Drew. He draws the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line. And Masasi's first shot, and off the rim and no good. So last year for Northgate, 20-10. Lost in the second round of the NCS to Amador. And, of course, they lost some good players to graduation. Grayson Bostat, he's now at Citrus College. That's in Kern, California. David Harris, they lost him as Masasi gets 1 of 2. Harris at City College taking a year off. Nico Martin, also another good player for the Broncos. They lost him to graduation. That's just the life of a high school basketball coach. You know, every year, some of the guys will not be back. There's a drive and a take, and going all the way to the hole with a nice move is Everett Schultz. No relation as he knocks it home, and now the lead is 10. Biggest lead of the ball game here, 30-20 in favor of the Broncos. Here's Pachulia, fancy dribbling. Rufus staying right with him, however. Here comes the screen, and now we're going to have a foul, and they're going to call Rufus with it. Second foul on Rufus here in just the last couple of minutes. All right, Pachulia to the line. First one is good. Rufus just picked up another foul, and I think Coach McCoy is going to make a move here. He is. Damian Smith, number 3, is going to check back into the game, and Rufus is going to take a seat. Lee playing really hard. Really helping to create a lot of contact on his own. Very physical player. 30-20 now. So Pachulia gets them both. Oh, a nice layoff and the finish by number 20, Golovan. He got a nice feed on the outside, able to lay it in. Good looking pass. I believe that was DeJuric that time who fed him, so give Marco the assist. Oh, off the glass and home. Drew Masasi with the take, going right to the cup and able to finish. 8-point lead. Oh, ball knocked away by Masasi, and Saba picks it up. Saba wants a three, and he buries it! Saba Pachulia, and it's 32-27. And it's Las Lomas on a run now. Minute 5 to go here in the opening half. This one knocked around. Marco trying to keep it, and now they're going to call a jump ball, and the possession arrow says Knights basketball. That's been the third tie-up here in just the last few minutes. And this one goes the way of the Las Lomas Knights as the possession arrow favors them. Last minute of this first half. Pachulia working to his left, double team, out to the top, jump shot, that's way off. Missed the rim entirely. Here come the Broncos the other way. Here's Damian Smith with the floater, and he gets it to go. Damian Smith going outside to inside, then working that baseline and able to get the floater to fall. Last half minute of the first half. Double teamed on the sideline. Saba looking for some room. Goes to his left, inside. Leaves it for a teammate. Off the glass and home. Judd Short from Pachulia. Short with the bucket, Pachulia with the assist, and it's a 5-point game. Knights storming back. They've trailed by as many as 10. And that'll do it. They will not get the shot off. The buzzer sounds, and that will do it for the first half of play. But it's the visiting Broncos with a 34-29 lead. Come on back. We've got the second half of the Battle of the Creek coming up right here on Walnut Creek TV.
Hello, my name is Officer Shane Blatz. I am one of the 2 school resource officers for the Walnut Creek Police Department and assigned to Northgate High School. I would like to take this moment to talk about driving while high, also known as drug driving. Drug driving is driving a vehicle while impaired due to the intoxicating effects of recent drug use, which includes marijuana and prescription medications. It can make driving a car unsafe, just like driving after drinking alcohol. Drug driving puts the driver, passengers, and others who share the road at serious risk. You will now see a reenactment of what can happen to you if you drive while drugged or high. Is it worth it?
Dude, you can't be driving stoned in a party.
I drive better when I'm stoned. I'm slower and I'm safer.
Well, as long as you think you're safe to drive, then might as well just go.
Here, hold this.
Okay. Okay, cool. Roll down the window, please. You know why I stopped you?
No.
Okay. I stopped you because you didn't come to a complete stop back there.
I thought I came to a complete stop.
All right. Hey, it smells like marijuana. Is there a reason why that is?
We No, I don't know why that would be.
Okay, you guys smoking marijuana?
No.
No, haven't.
Is there any marijuana in the vehicle?
No.
No.
Not at all?
No, sir.
Okay. Hey, before I let you go, I'm gonna have you step out of the car.
Yeah,
I'll talk with you over here.
of course. No problem.
All right, sir, so based on your driving, the fact that you have bloodshot eyes, I can smell that you have been using marijuana. You're gonna be under arrest for a DUI, all right? So turn around, put your hands behind your back. Have a seat.
I have been in the restaurant industry for a year and have a deep passion in creating spaces where people can come together and great food. I currently own and operate multiple restaurants, and including Thoughts Up Thai Kitchen in Walnut Creek, and focusing on bringing unique dining experience to the community. My goal has always been to create restaurants that feel welcoming, memorable, and rooted into the local culture. Salsa has always been a special part of the downtown Walnut Creek dining scene, and when the opportunity came up, so to take over, I know is what the right move. It's had a great history and royal following, and I want to honor that while also bringing fresh energy, revital menu, and a renewal focus on hospitality. Doing a business in downtown Walnut Creek has been a very positive experience. Walnut Creek is a vibrant city and a strong sense of community and support for local businesses. The city staff are approachable, responsive, and genuinely want business to succeed, which make a huge difference for operators like me. Outdoor dining has become such an important part of how people enjoy restaurants. I want to give guests a beautiful, comfortable space. It also adds to the energy of the downtown area and creates a more lively, inviting atmosphere. The city of Walnut Creek made it easy by providing clear guidelines, quick responses, and strong support from start to finish. Being the first of receiving the Parklet grant was exciting. It felt like we were helping pave the way for other businesses to enchant outdoor dining downtown.
All right, back fresh 8 minutes on that third quarter clock, and it's the Broncos leading the way here at 34-29. They led by as many as 10, but Las Lomas made a nice run. Saba Pachulia, a big part of that. Also, Drew Masasi had himself a couple of buckets in there to get the Knights back within 5, and that's where we start here as we begin the third quarter of play. Of course, these two teams met earlier in the year, and Northgate actually whipped the Knights a final 71-44 at Northgate back on December the 13th. Knights trying to even things up in this season series. That one's no good. And they fight for it, and Masasi nearly took it away. The Knights end up having it, and then it's stolen by Rufus, who goes to the hole, draws the foul, and Rufus Lee will go to the free throw line. Talked about D'Angelo Smith getting hurt for Brian McCoy and the Northgate Broncos. Now, same thing happened to the Las Lomas Knights. Their best player, Aiden Williams, tore his ACL in December as Rufus knocks down the first. He actually missed last year also, having torn the same ACL. So a couple of similarities between those two teams. They lost very good players for the entire season, guys that they were really counting on to sort of carry the load for each club, and they just couldn't field the teams that they really wanted to here in the 25-26 campaign. So after Rufus with the shots at the foul line, a 36-29 lead as he gets 1 of 2. And there's Rufus playing defense, no foul call, and then Masasi puts it up and home. Drew Masasi doing some work on the boards. It's 36-31. Down into the corner, Dax Gordon. Here's Rufus. He lets fly for 3 off the rim. No good. They battle for it. And out of the pack comes the Broncos with the basketball. Damian Smith looking for some room. Rufus thought about it. Dribble drive. Kicks it to the outside. DeJuric can't hit the shot. Boy, Rufus set him up really well. And you can see right there why he is such a good assist man. He can drive and dish. Here's a shot from the outside. That won't go. And DJ Dunn comes down with the ball. 6:42 to go here in the third quarter. And driving home, can't get the shot to go is Saba Pachulia. Out the other way they go. DeJuric, and he gets it off the glass at home. And count that one, it's 38-31. Boy, Saba had at point-blank range, but couldn't quite finish. And the Broncos turned into a fast break the other way. To the inside, looking for Dunn, and this one is going to be knocked away, but out of bounds. Last touch by Northgate, and Las Lomas will maintain possession. Good overplay on that defense on the interior for the Broncos, denying that post-entry pass. All right, Saba going to key it in. Here's Drew. DJ Dunn. Pachulia works against DeJuric, coming all the way and lays it off the glass. Can't get it to go. Looked like he got smacked in the face. He's going to draw the foul. And Saba Pachulia now with 6:07 to go here in this third quarter. And his team trailing by 7 will go to the free throw line. Saba Pachulia, Zaza's son. He transferred from De La Salle, 6'6" small forward. And we told you, as he knocks down the first, that he's being recruited by D1 schools. Last week, he got a letter from North Carolina, just a sophomore, and the Tar Heels interested in his services. That is quite impressive. He gets them both, and the lead back down to 5. So for Pachulia, played about a dozen games now after the transfer and has settled in quite well here for the Las Lomas Knights. Rufus on the inside and goes against Masasi. Doesn't get it blocked, but Masasi changed the shot. No good, they come the other way. And now we have a tie-up, and this is going to be Bronco ball. No, actually, they're going to call the tie-up, and apparently the possession arrow is favoring Las Lomas because they're going to get the basketball. Las Lomas trying to cut into a 5-point lead. Pachulia from the outside, he knocks it down. Saba Pachulia starting to heat up. Leads the team in scoring, leads the team in assists. And remember, his dad was at starting center on a couple of Warrior title teams. And this one put up, won't go. That was a wild-looking shot as Damian Smith was going against the much taller Masasi. And Masasi going to get called for the foul. The lead is now 2. It had been as many as 10. It was 5 at the half. And now it's 3. Drew Masasi leads the team in rebounding, 11 a game. He also plays baseball. Doesn't really say a lot, but is a guy who does a lot on the court, including all that rebounding. And he's done some scoring here as well tonight. He's looked very good. Kick down to 5:10 to go here in the third. Knights calling out some plays here, getting some screens. Masasi has to chase down this pass. Saba looking for some room, gets it back to Masasi. He loses it. And the Broncos come out with it. Jaduric waits, lays it up and in, and actually they're going to call a travel on Jaduric. He made a hesitation move and apparently took an extra step. Pangilinan running the show here. Over to Dunn. Drive to the inside, stop, puts up the shot, that won't go. Rebound up comes here to Rufus. Here comes Lee going all the way. Works against Dunn, off the glass and no good. And rebounded by Dichi. Into the corner, Dunn, he wants the shot, puts it up and buries it. DJ Dunn, he's the glue guy, the nuts and bolts. Lives in the middle of the offense, he rebounds, he scores, and he just buried a 3 to tie the game at 4:17 here in the third. Timeout on the floor. Come on back, we've got a good one here on the Battle of the Creek. All right, both teams receiving instructions on their respective benches. A 39-39 tie. DJ Dunn burying a 3 to tie up this game, and that once 10-point lead, nothing more than a memory right now for the Broncos as the Knights have stormed back to even it all up at 39 apiece. Damian Smith looking to make some room. Masasi playing defense against him. Here's the shot put up. And DeJura can't hit that, and Marco got a good look at it, just couldn't finish with the jump shot. Now he's DJ Dunn, works against Smith. Outside, going baseline now, and having it knocked away by DeJuric. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Saba Pachulian, and Marco played some nice defense on that baseline drive by Saba. Able to knock it away, and possession belongs to Northgate trying to reclaim the lead. Just a couple of games left after tonight for both these teams. For the Broncos, they'll play Clayton Valley Charter here in their next game. That'll be on the 6th. And then they'll finish up with Mount Diablo. That'll be on the 9th. And then hopefully they'll be in the playoffs. Rufus Lee going all the way and laying it in with the left hand. Boy, what a versatile game from Rufus Lee. Does so many things well. Not a particularly big guy, and yet he is certainly not shy about going in amongst the much taller players and taking on the contact. Takes on the charge there. No foul call as Lee ended up hitting the deck. Right back up comes Rufus. Knights looking to tie or take the lead with a 3. 2:45 to go here in the third. Dribble drive, kicks it to the outside. Stops, DJ Dunn's got it. And DJ Dunn off the glass, that won't go. Ball knocked around, Dunn diving for it, lands on top of it, but he had it and he was on the baseline, and the rock belongs to the Broncos. Oh, the action fast and furious here at Las Lomas High School for the Battle of the Creek. And Coach McCoy, in his 2 years, he has won both the Battle of the Creek matchups against his crosstown team. But last year in the DAL tournament, the Knights got the Broncos with a victory against their crosstown rivals. This one is going to go out of bounds. 2:19 to go here in the third period. And a hotly contested ball game here tonight. Rufus Lee on the drive, off the glass and home. Back-to-back shots from Rufus Lee. Both times he's gotten to the hole. Here's Saba way off that time, but Masasi with the putback and score. Drew Masasi cleaning things up on the offensive glass, and it's a 2-point lead. And right back to the cup. This one won't go, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to belong to the Broncos. But that was Rufus Lee one more time getting inside. Couldn't finish that time, but the Broncos will maintain possession. And this one off the glass at home, count it. Marco DeJuric gets the shot and the foul, and a chance now for a Bronco 3-point play. Las Lomas, a win over Mount D earlier in the season against a rebuilding Red Devil team. And the goal for the Knights is 225 passes a game. And they want to keep the ball moving, no selfish play. And in that game against Mount D, they were up to about 230, and the shot is good from DeJuric as he gets the Bronco a 3-point play, and they lead it by 5. That's where we were at the half. And to the outside, pass kind of floated a little bit. Here comes a screen, dribble drive, Dunn. Looking to the inside. He'll scramble it around. Here comes Dunn, leaves it for a teammate. They run that weave. And here's the shot, 3-pointer, off the rim, no good. Battling for the rebound. And it is going to be out of bounds. And they're going to say last touch by the Broncos. And the Knights going to maintain possession here. Mojadidi trying to key it in here. Down to 1:15 to go here in this third period. And Mojadidi to key it in here for Las Lomas. Here's Short beyond the 3-point line. Dunn. Dietschy's got it. Swinging around, being very patient here. Still plenty of time on the shot clock for the Knights. And Dietschy gets inside, tries to lay it up, can't get it to go. No foul call. This one coming down to the other end. And here comes Rufus Lee. He's going to bring it out on top. And the Broncos going to set it up. They can go 2 for 1 if they choose. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Down to the inside to DeJuric. Or make that goal event, has it knocked away, and now the ball knocked away again. Marco's going to get it back. Shot clock turned off, 17 seconds to go, and Lee's going to take a shot here, and he buries the 3-pointer. I was going to say he took it a little early with that much time left, but he does bury the 3. Last 7 seconds to go. Pachulia, he lets fly from downtown, and he buries it. And that will do it for the third period, and a wild ending of 3 at each end. 49-44 in favor of the Broncos. Come on back. Fourth quarter coming up right here on the Battle of the Creek.
We would like to say thank you for all of the support.
All right, a fresh 8 minutes on that fourth quarter clock. A 5-point lead here for the Northgate Broncos. They lead at 49-44. They start with the ball. DeJuric, cross-court pass. And looking at the last couple of games upcoming for the Las Lomas Knights, this one gets kicked out. Here's Golovin off the rim and no good. And Masasi with the rebound. They'll be at Miramani. Well, they'll host Miramani. No, they'll be at Miramani on the 6th. And then they'll be at Clayton Valley Charter. That'll be on the 9th. That'll close out their regular season. And they are hoping they're going to get into the NCS playoffs. Here's a dribble drive. The shot put up by... And it is no good. And that is Mogadidi, number 23, and he's going to work his way to the free throw line. A chance to cut into this 5-point lead. And the first one is good. Las Lomas played a very good game against Benicia earlier in the year. Benicia, a pretty good team. And both shots knocked down. It's 49-46 now. And in that Benicia game, Las Lomas was winning at the half by 4. And Benicia, you know, one of the better teams in the league. Midway through the third, they were still leading by 4 or 5 points. And then Benicia's pressure got to them. Benicia has 9 seniors on their team, and then when they started to pick them up at half court and really pressure them, the pressure really got to the Knights, and they ended up losing that ball game. But Benicia had actually beat Las Lomas in the summer by 50. That game ended up being really, really close, so that just kind of tells you that they have really come a long way in just a few months. Cross-court pass. Golovin nearly lost it, able to rescue. Now he does lose it. Dunn comes out of the pack, works against Golovin. Pachulia to the inside. Masasi lost it. Now he's double-teamed on the baseline, tries to get it to DJ. It's intercepted, taken away by the Broncos, and here comes DeJuric laying it off to Lee. Wild sequence again here from these teams. Dribble drive. DeJuric lets fly, knocks it down. That's a 3-point shot. 52-46 as we approach 6:35 to go here in the fourth. Big defensive stop on one end, 3-pointer on the other end for the Broncos. Pachulia all the way off the glass at home with the left hand. Saba Pachulia showing why he is such a sought-after player. DeJuric looking for room. Rufus wants the shot. He buries it. Rufus Lee from downtown, and he is pumped. 55-48. 6:04 to go in the fourth. Timeout on the floor. Come on back. We're going to have a great finish right here on Walnut Creek TV. All right, last 6 minutes of the game here. It's a 7-point lead for Northgate. They've met pretty much the whole way. Here is a steal. Trody, and he lost it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Who's going to get to keep it? And the Knights will get to keep it. So how about the play from the freshman, Marko Djuric, the Serbian, big part of the team. McCoy says this game, the Battle of the Creek, the most fun that he has at any of the games, and of course, why not? It's the crosstown rival game. And not bad that you have a guy like Djuric playing as well as he is. He's just a freshman. Here's the shot off the rim, no good. Rufus Lee with a strong rebound right ahead of Zaba Pachulia. Rufus Lee, very aggressive, seems to love the physical contact. 5:20 to go and counting. Djuric on the inside, has it slapped away by Masasi. Oh, what a play by Drew with the block. Pachulia looking for room, double team, steps back, lets fly, off the rim and backboard, no good. And there's Rufus Lee out of the pack with the rebound. All the way the other way, has it knocked away by Masasi again. Back-to-back blocks from big number 33, and the crowd loves it. Oh, Drew Masasi taking over on defense. Back-to-back rejections of Bronco attempted shots. Rufus Lee will try the outside this time, and he buries it. A three-point shot from Rufus Lee, and the lead again back to 10. Matching the biggest lead of the ball game. 4:46 to go. Pachulia steps through, leaves it to the outside. The shot off the rim, no good. Ball knocked away, out of bounds. Who's going to keep it? And the Knights are going to keep it. Pachulia able to get it to Brady Netherton. Netherton couldn't hit the shot from the outside. Told you both these teams on the outside looking in terms of the playoffs. Las Lomas now with 4:37 to go in the fourth. They trail by 10. They call timeout. We'll be back to Las Lomas High School in just a moment. All right, 4:37 to go, following the timeout. Here's Masasi on the outside. Pachulia wants the baseline three. That won't go. They battle for the rebound. Masasi had it, lost it, out of bounds, and the Broncos will get it. So the good news for Las Lomas, there's still plenty of time. The bad news is they trail it by 10. Boy, here's Pachulia with the steal. Picks the pocket of Lee, off to Masasi. He has it knocked away. It's going to go out of bounds, but we are going to have a foul call. Dax Gordon, number 1, going to be called for the foul. And Masasi's going to go to the free throw line for Las Lomas. Oh, what a steal by Pachulia. Lee was coming up the floor with it, trying to burn some time. And Pachulia walked up from behind him and just picked his pocket. And the result is going to be Masasi with free throws. First one is good. The lead is 8. So the DAL tournament, that'll start soon after the end of the regular season. The end of the regular season will be February the 9th. The top 6 teams are going to make it. These teams, again, just like the NCS playoffs, on the outside looking in. Here's a play, and that is good. And Masasi gets them both. The lead is 8, 4:18 and counting. How much of the shot clock can the Broncos use here? Dribble drive to the inside. Jurek has it. Kind of playing keep away right now, down to 4 minutes. Here's Rufus Lee. And the shot put up, and that is no good. Golovin couldn't hit it. Here come the Knights the other way, trailing by 8. Important possessions right here for Las Lomas. They cannot afford to trade baskets any longer. Screen comes, ball goes the other way. Dribble drive, and now they're going to have a count. And now they're not going to count it. I think they're going to call goaltending. Drew Masasi came up on the follow, put it home, but the ball might have been on the cylinder. Let's see what the call is. They were going to wave off the basket here. And the Knights fans in attendance not very happy about that. It looked like it was going to be a putback for Masasi and a pair for the Knights, but it is not to be. 3:25 and counting, so a big break for the Broncos on that last possession. There's a shot from the outside, off the rim, no good. DJ Dunn with the rebound. DeJuric with the miss. Here comes the Knights the other way as we approach 3 minutes to go here in the final period. Mogadishu gives it off. Here is Saba. He can't hit that. Ball knocked away and taken by Rufus Lee. Big rebound right there. And the Knights, I'm sure, in no hurry here. Still 26 seconds on the shot clock. They lead it by 8 as we tick under 2:40 to go. There's no reason not to take some time off this clock now. And he lets fly, and he knocks down the 3, and the lead now 11, the biggest of the ball game. Mogadishu drives in a hurry, can't get it, and the ball is tipped and in by Masasi. Beautiful follow tip by Drew Masasi. The lead is 9. Timeout on the floor. 2:15 to go. Battle of the Creek right here on Walnut Creek TV. All right, Gordon to key it in. Off to Rufus Lee, works against DJ Dunn, and now the foul. So that's got to be the situation here. They still got a couple of fouls to give, do the Knights. And really desperation time here for Las Lomas as they trail by 11 with just 2:13 to go. And you want to play a clean game and not foul, but right now they really want to get the Broncos to the line and hope that they miss. This one thrown into the backcourt, double team. Comes up to Gordon. Off to Lee, they get it inside. DeJuric nearly lost it. This ball is tipped, it's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to stay on this end of the floor, on that end of the floor. And the Broncos will maintain possession. So the Broncos have taken command. They actually lead by 9 here. It's 61-52. The lead is 9, and there's a foul. And Saba fouling DeJuric. And this is going to be side out for Northgate. So Northgate looking for their 11th win of the season, looking to go 2-0 against their crosstown rivals. And a whistle blows as the clock now shows 2:01 to go here in the fourth. It's been a great game. The Broncos led by 10 a couple of times. And this is going to be another foul here in the backcourt. And it's just like a foul parade right now, trying to get into the bonus for the Knights. And they're going to get the tie up here from Dunn. And they just keep on doing it. And that is finally the 10th foul, finally in the bonus now. So I think they should be going to the line here. But actually they're lining up to inbound from the side. So apparently that is not the 10th foul. Clock shows 1:55 to go. This has been a great game. Currently a 9-point lead in favor of the Broncos. They've led most of the way here tonight. They led after 1, they led after 2, they led after 3. And all 3 of them, they led only by 5 after each of those quarters. Now they lead it by 9. There is a foul. And finally to the free throw line. So here comes Marco to the line. He is shooting a pair here. And the Knights can only hope that he misses them both. First one. No. Hit the front of the rim, then the back of the rim and spilled out. 25-26 campaign coming to an end. Told you the DAL tournament starts shortly after the end of the season, which will be the 9th. Second one is good, so DeJuric gets a split. It's an even 10-point lead. Mogadishu coming into the front court now. Gets a screen from Saba, doesn't use it. Now Pachulia looking for some room, backs up, throws the 3 up there. That won't go. Knights get the rebound, nearly travel with the basketball. There's another 3 ball, and that one's off the side of the backboard. Masasi puts it up and home and scores. The lead is 8. Here's a steal, near steal, ball loose. Finally recovered by the Broncos, and now Lee gets it, and Mogadishu fouls him. They'll walk the length of the floor, and Rufus Lee will have a pair of free throws upcoming. So Masasi, who's played a very strong game, really been good on the boards, gets another putback. The lead is 8. They nearly had a steal, did Las Lomas, couldn't quite hold on to it. And now Rufus Lee trying to help salt this one away with a pair of free throws. First one is good. Rufus Lee has looked very good here today. He has come as advertised. The scoring's been there. Certainly had some assists and just played a very physical, aggressive brand of ball. And not afraid to take it to the inside repeatedly and seems to enjoy the physical contact. Minute 14 to go. Drive, Mogadishu to the corner. Here's a shot, and that one misses everything. Offensive rebound. The putback won't go. The ball is loose and rescued by the Broncos. Off to Rufus. They're going to try to trap here in the backcourt, and instead they foul. They had a double team on Rufus. He started to dribble away and then was fouled. And Rufus back to the free throw line for Northgate. And Rufus, yes. One more for Rufus Lee. The lead 11. 1 minute to go in what has been a hotly contested game most of the time. And this one is going to be on the baseline out of bounds. And this is going to be off the Knights after that missed Rufus Lee foul shot. And the Broncos are going to maintain possession here. So this ball game and maybe a chance at the postseason slipping away for the Knights, from the Knights I should say. They get the steal on the baseline, and then we're going to get the foul. So that is going to go against the Broncos. That is going to be against Rufus Lee. And the Knights going to get it here. But about 50 seconds to go as they bring it up the floor. They trail by 11. Mogadishu looking for room. Spins, backs up, tries to get it to Masasi, throws it into a crowd, and a mad scramble for it on the floor. So the game has been close through most of it. But here in the latter minutes, the Broncos have started to pull away, but hey, how about that? Zaba not ready to call it a night. He buries the three. It's 65-57 here with 36.1 to go. Timeout on the floor. Broncos continue to lead, but hold everything. The Knights trying to pull off the miracle here at Las Lomas High School. All right, the Knights looking to pull off the miracle. They trail it by 8. So it's still at least a 3-possession game here. And that would be the Knights burying 3 threes in order to take the lead. Here come the Broncos trying to salt this one away. Rufus Lee going to keep it. Triple team. He is fouled with 31.7 to go. And they walk the length of the floor. And Rufus Lee back to the free throw line. He's spent a lot of time there here of late. And Rufus, his 4 for 4 in the last couple of minutes from the foul line to try to keep the Knights at an arm's distance. And he'll try to continue that right here. First shot. No. Still a long way to go for the Knights. They need to start burying threes and quickly. Rufus trying to make the lead 9 here with a foul shot. Here it comes, and it's good. And they lead by 9, 66-57. Now under 30 seconds to go here in the game. Mogadishu looking for some room. Saba's going to shoot the 3, and he buries it! Saba hits the shot. 20 seconds to go. It's a 6-point game. Boy, knocked away by Mogadishu. Who's going to keep it? And now it's going to be out of bounds. And are they going to give this ball to the Knights? They pointed the way of the Knights as Mogadishu able to knock that off an opposing player. And with 16.2 seconds, this is just a 2-possession game right now. They're going to inbound the ball. Here he comes. Mogadishu's got it. Over to Saba. He puts up the shot. Not good off the side of the backboard. And the Broncos going to get it, and they're going to get the foul. So they still lead by 6. But boy, that was a lot closer than it seemed to be just a few seconds ago. You talk about miracles. I look at a situation like that, and I think of Reggie Miller of the Pacers years ago against the Knicks at Madison Square Garden. I think he scored 9 points in 30 seconds or something like that, something ridiculous like that. But now, Rufus to the free throw line, doesn't get the first. Still a 2-possession game. This one would officially put it away. A shot here would make it a 3-possession game and just not enough time for the Knights. Rufus shot, got it. So Rufus trying to put the Knights to bed here. 67-60, 7 seconds to go. Here's the shot way downtown, off the rim, no good, and that's gonna do it. So the Knights get the big lead late, and they hang on to win it by a final score of 67-60. Saba Pachulia was excellent. Rufus Lee was fantastic here tonight. Other standouts in the game, and there were several. Drew Masasi, very good for Las Lomas. And that is going to do it. The Broncos get the victory here tonight, and they run their record to 11-13. They are now 5-5 in the DAL. For Las Lomas, they dropped to 9-15 overall, and in the DAL, they dropped to 2-6. Well, for all of us here at Walnut Creek TV, I'm Anthony Schultz saying good night from Las Lomas. So glad you could join us, and we'll see you next time.